Hey there, real fast. I just kind of wanted to walk you through some of the stuff you're going to need to know when it comes time for your test coming up on Monday. I apologize on the late time of me getting this out. I wanted to get this out for you yesterday, but I was not feeling well at all, really had no voice and was just kind of miserable, so it didn't happen. Standards you can see right here in front of you in the screen. Objectives, you can see these right through here. The important things that you're going to know first and foremost is these vocab words that I have posted here for you. Make sure you understand what these vocab words are. You can go back and watch the YouTube video. I've got them posted all on there for you. It's going to be matching when it comes time for the test. So I'm going to, it'll be like capitalism. Then you're going to have to go through like A through like M or whatever. And tell me which one that is over there. So you have a sheet of paper that's going to have all the definitions on it. Your actual test is going to be the words. You just have to match those two together. Different types of economics right through here. This is going to fall under in the vocab section as well. Remember, macroeconomics is economics on the big picture. This is kind of stuff with like governments, like that simulation we did in class where you were given an island and the situation you had to figure out. That's macroeconomics, so big picture, what do countries do? Microeconomics is going to be on that small level. Okay, remember, macro means large, micro is going to mean small. Important thing to realize about this one right through here is that economics began in 1776 because of Adam Smith. Okay, Adam Smith, Wealth of Nations, 1776. Wealth of Nations was the founding of capitalism. Okay, so this is when capitalism was really founded. You can see the definition of capitalism right there on the screen, so I'm not going to read that off to you. Again, that's going to fall under the definition vocab section. You want to know that Adam Smith wrote Wealth of Nations in 1776, and that book outlined what is capitalism and the goal of capitalism. You want to be able to explain what is laissez-faire. This is when you let things just simply run their course, okay? Like that parent I was talking about, lazy parent, let the kids do whatever they want, okay? Survival of the fittest. A free market is one with little to no regulation. You want to know the motivation of capitalism, which is simply to make money and competition. This is good for the consumers because it can help drive down prices and get better products. So kind of explain the motivation behind capitalism. You want to know the socialism is what it is right here, the definition. Again, on your screen. Oops, it's backwards. There we go, up there, okay, on your screen. That's going to explain what is socialism. The goal and motivation behind socialism is equality. You want to know the two people that came up with socialism, Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. They wrote the Communist Manifesto in 1848. So make sure you know the Communist Manifesto, 1848, Marx and Engels, and Wealth of Nations, Adam Smith, 1776. You want to be able to explain the law of supply and the law of demand. We'll talk about that just a little bit coming up in a second. Opportunity cost, you need to tell me what is an opportunity cost and then give me an example of an opportunity cost. Okay, so an opportunity cost is the loss of one alternative for something else. If the opportunity cost is going to be too high, you are simply not going to purchase that thing. Okay, for example, right here, John's going to study all night for his exam. The opportunity cost is a good night's sleep. So the result of that is John is going to be sleepy the next day. However, he's probably going to do well on his exam. Okay. Another example could be like, I really like this Pepsi. Pepsi is delicious. It cost me, like, let's just say it cost me 1 BD to buy this Pepsi, but there was a long line, okay, and my time wasn't worth that long line. So my time was more valuable than this 1 BD Pepsi. If you would go on to Google Classroom, I did go ahead and link over a video that explains opportunity cost and the law of supply and law of demand in a very, very good fashion. I highly, highly recommend that you go and watch that video. It's going to help you a lot in that class. In this test, it's going to do a better job of explaining this than I will. So really, please go watch that video. The law of demand is simply saying that if all other goods remain equal, as you can see right here, the higher the price, the less the demand for a good. You want to know the curve of the demand curve is going to go down. Okay, that is important. It's going to go down into the right. Okay, down, or demand curve goes down to the right. Supply curve is the exact opposite, up into the. It's going to curve up. Okay, going to the right as well. So if there's something that's not going to be sold for very much money, there's not really going to be a lot of people making that thing because they're not going to make much money. So it's what supply is going to do right through here. Where they come together, K is going to be equilibrium. You can see this right here. Know that price is on the vertical axis right over there, and quantity is on the horizontal axis. Okay, so it's going along the horizon right through there. The actual price you sell something at is going to be equilibrium right through there. Okay. Again, if you have any questions over this, I would recommend go back and watch this video I posted on YouTube. It does a good job of explaining this. And then watch the video that I linked over to Google Classroom as well. It does a very good job of explaining that, far better than I can. When it comes to government, you want to know economic policy. Okay, so basically tell me some of the things that are going to be influenced or influencing economic policies. Like the government can set interest rates on how much something is going to cost, how much money the government is going to get back for loaning money. Money supply, so how much money they allow to go out in circulation, the budget, so what they choose to spend money on, and then levels of taxation, how much do they tax their citizens. That's going to be making up economic policy. So you want to know the big thing from this section is what determines economic policy, which of those four right through there. The really only definition you really need to know is going to be GDP, so gross domestic product. That's how much money, the value of the money and services produced within a particular country. You need to know GDP, make sure you understand that. And finally, you want to be able to explain what are stocks. Okay, so simply a percent of the company that you can buy and sell in order to raise profits. Okay, profits are simply revenue minus cost. So how much something costs, or it costs to make, or how much you bought or sold something for, subtracting by the cost of how much it was to make that product. That's going to be your revenue. You also need to understand that you cannot predict what will happen in the stock market, because the moment some information comes out, the market has already, shut up, car, the market has already adjusted to that thing right through there. That's going to be the really only things you need to know with this last little bit. Okay, stock markets are risky, and can go from there. If you have any questions, I recommend please go back, watch over those YouTube videos that I've got posted up on this playlist as well. Make sure you understand those, and if you have any questions, then please get a hold of me. I will do the best I can to check my email as much as I can, getting back to you. Otherwise, please pop into the classroom early on a Sunday morning. I'll be more than happy to help you out on that. Otherwise, good luck, and I will see you later.